Old Spanish Trail of Northwest Florida, once traversed from modern-day St. Augustine
through the Florida Panhandle, across the Apalachicola River, to Pensacola, and beyond.
The trail began as nothing more than a footpath through the woods that native tribes used for hunting, travel, and trade. In the 1600s, after the Spanish arrived, the trail was used by Franciscan friars to spread the word of God to the natives and converted them to the Christian faith. They built several missions along the trail, such as Mission San Carlos, San Nicolas, and most notable is Mission San Luis, located in Tallahassee. The original structures have long disappeared, but replicas of the mission, Native American village, and Spanish fort can be seen and toured by the public today. If you look close, one can even walk and view the original Mission Road, which is now West Tennessee Street in Tallahassee. In 1818, General Andrew Jackson used the Old Spanish Trail to enter Spanish-held Florida. He was ordered by President Monroe to attack the Seminole settlements and end the raiding parties that were attacking the United States. Jackson pushed most of the Seminoles deeper into Florida, but he also seized the Spanish forts at St. Mark's and Pensacola. One of the known sections of the trail he used was the natural land bridge located in what is now Florida Caverns State Park, located in Marianna, Florida. Though the land bridge was removed for timber harvesting, you can still visit the location and have a sense of what it may have looked like. Another notable section of the trail that was used by the Spanish explorers and General Andrew Jackson is located at Jackson Blue Spring in Marianna, Florida. There have been many written accounts of the area around the springs, from Spanish explorers, friars, and General Jackson. Many describe the area being abundant in wild game, land rich in timber, large caves, and pure water. The Old Spanish Trail or road would continue to be used and improved upon throughout Florida's statehood. Even during the Civil War, Union and Confederate forces used the road to move troops and supplies across North Florida. These supplied the forts along the Gulf and Apalachicola River and troops in the field. In later years, with the invention of the automobile, sections of the road saw major improvements, with it being widened, layer brick pavers, and eventually pavement in some parts. In modern times, most of the road was abandoned to give way for the building of Highway 90 and Interstate 10, both of which follow and use many parts of the original trail. That same trail, which was just an old footpath, carved into the Florida wilderness, called the Old Spanish Trail.